Hi everybody, this is Susie. Hope everybody's doing well today. Um, I was really inspired. I'm just going to get right into it. I was really inspired by one of the two of the women from the Shabbylicious group over on Facebook. And Shabbylicious is Lele, and I'm one of her designers. And I'm sure you already know that. Anyway, I was just, I haven't really been watching. My dogs know I'm videotaping because every time I do, they wind up barking. Anyway, I haven't been watching a lot of videos lately, and I just haven't really been on Facebook as much as I was. I've been very detained with other things. In the meantime, when I saw some of these great photos of these handmade cork lace tassels, I was like, oh, I made tassels in the past, but not like that type of tassel. And I've made the cork keychains with the chains hanging from it with little charms on there. I did one of those when I was designing for Wild Orchid Crafts, but I really wanted to try the lace tassel, that Shabby Chic lace tassel. I thought it was so pretty. So Patrizia, hi Lele. You guys, I don't know, I just got, when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's so pretty. I would love to make one of those, because I'll tell you what I'm going to use it for. It's probably going to sound so crazy, but I am somebody who is always looking for my keys. So I was thinking that if I make this tassel, it'll be hysterically huge and I will have no problem finding my keys anymore. So with that said, here I am. I'm just going to show you what I did so far, and then I'll do the rest with you here online. So I went ahead and I got like bunches of my lace, and I have my computer that's way above me here on my desk, and I'm recording using my computer, so I'm just showing you what I did. I took some bunches of lace, lace trims, and what I have is this really pretty pink one, and I have this white one, and another white one. And then I have this spray of, like on a fishing wire, of little baby breaths and pearls. And then I have this other wire spray. It's like wedding wire that has knots on it, that has pearls, and then a knot and pearl and knots. I just hung a couple of little charms from the bottom on those. I have some pearl strand here, and I have some other lace. And I have another charm, which is my favorite, my dream trip to Paris. And then I have some different colors of seam binding, a beige and a silver and a cameo beige. And I just thought that they all matched so nicely together. So I was really interested in following the tutorial exactly. But then I thought that I wanted to take my own twist on it a little bit, because I don't know. I do have a cork actually, but it's not. I bought a box of wine corks from Michael's like 2 or 3 years ago, and I have a lot of stuff packed away because I was supposed to move to another floor in the house and never did. And I don't even know where that cork is that I brought in here last night. Anyway, it's a champagne cork from New Year's Eve. I don't even know what I did with that. In the meantime, I thought that I would go ahead and just try something else. So I'm going to show you what I did here. Okay. So now naturally I have like a good yard of each lace trim here, as well as the other trims that are there. And I'm hoping that you can see this. What I did was I took a wired stamen. I have a very long bunches of wired stamens, and I took the wired stamen. I'm hoping you can see it. I don't really want to undo it again because I undid it so many times. I think if I undo it again, it's going to snap. And I just wrapped that all around this long wire, which is actually connected to this baby's breast pearl strand on a fishing cord. And I just took that and I kind of just twisted it around, and then the earth stood still, because that's when I got like, okay, so what now, Suze? What are you doing now? So then I was kind of going through my wooden pieces, and I have bunches of these that I had made like dolls with a long time ago. I don't think I've ever shared the video. And I drilled a hole in the bottom there, and I drilled a hole in the top there, and then thought about that and said, not doing it. So with that said, I wound up saying, okay, I have bunches of these balls that I had bought from Michael's craft store about a year or so ago. I haven't been there in a while either. And these are just like the raw wood, and I painted it white. And I thought that I can use this as the top of my tassel instead of using a cork. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a go and see what happens. So this is live, and I hesitate all the time, so you're going to have to be patient with me. And you're seeing a little shadow here somewhere, like right here. But there's paint on there. It just must be the lighting. And so I thought that I would pull that through from that and then go ahead and take it from there. I don't want to say that this wire will be forever, how it's going to last, so I'm just going to try and use some jewelry wire here that I have. I think it's probably around an 18 gauge or so. So I don't know if I'm going to wrap that. I don't know, let me see, because the last time I made the cork, let me see if I still have that cork. Hang on for 1 second. I know I made a bunch of corks when I was designing for Wild Orchid Crafts, and I had given some to some friends. Oh, here's one. Okay, so I can show it to you. I'd given one to some friends and other people who said they liked it when they saw me using it. Oh, look how fat I look in that picture. Meantime, I just lost 40 pounds, and here I am saying I look fat. Okay, so, yeah, let me just get rid of that pin. So here, you can see that I have a cork here, and I have bunches of little charms hanging from it, and way up at the top, I have this from the jewelry section at Michael's, you know, bead caps and the whole 9 yards. But what I had done here, and this is probably like 3 years old, and there is a video on YouTube, but I had stuck a wire right through, like probably some kind of jewelry bead cap of some sort. I don't even remember. But I figured, well, you know what, maybe I can do something similar like this. So, okay. I just want to see, because I kind of want to maybe reinforce it just a little bit so that it stays good, because don't forget, I'm going to probably be using this as a very fancy keychain. Not necessarily in my bag. Anybody watch QVC and see those Geely pocketbooks they have now? Oh my god, the tassel is just as long as this. Imagine on the side of a bag. And I bought that bag. They have all kinds of them coming out all the time. I bought a bag like that last summer, and it was like $300 and something for the bag. And I actually, I'm not ashamed to say, I had to send it back. The bag weighed almost 4 pounds with nothing in it, but the tassel was gorgeous. That's what this just reminded me of. Okay. Alright, so here I am. I'm just gonna, I'm using, this is an industrial pair of pliers. My husband bought me a whole set of them not long ago, and you can get them in Home Depot. And I'm just gonna take that and just wrap it around so that it's reinforced a little bit. And mind you, if I don't use this as a keychain, I don't know, I was thinking of even doing another one maybe, because sometimes I just make one thing and I say, that's it, I'm done, I'm not doing any more of them. But I was thinking of actually making, summertime is here, and I'm sick of looking at my tie backs, and tie backs that I had made once before for I have these very sheer curtains in my bedroom for summer. You know, it has like the curtain up on top like the valance. So I was thinking about making some new tie backs for summer, and this is pretty too, so I may do that. In the meantime, I'm just, as you can see, I'm just taking the wire. Okay, and the wire that's on there already, I'm just going to reinforce that around here. Not that this is very heavy, but I do want it to stay good. I'm going to take the ball, and I'm going to thread the ball through the ball of wood. Let's see how that is. Okay. Now, even though the stamens, they go through and they fit really, really good and nice and snug in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue in here. Ta-da! And, oops. And I'm just going to bring the glue and hold it tight till it dries. And I really did want to use a cork, but I was kind of wanting to do something a little bit different. I do love what Patricia made, and Lele's beautiful tassel. She's got a great tutorial out there, but I don't know if with the cork I couldn't find it, if I was being lazy, and then I thought that I wanted to try something a little different. Okay, so now this is in there. It's not going anywhere. So now I can play with this. And you know, I have really totally, I was looking all over for this. I'm going to show you in a second. I just don't want it to take up the whole screen. My feathers, aren't these so pretty? And mind you, I have these since like last summer probably. And I put things away sometime and I can't find anything, especially all that stuff that is in crates and boxes that are downstairs waiting to be unpacked with my new furniture, but I've never done it. I'll explain why one day. Anyway, so this is some really pretty feather, and I thought it might be nice to incorporate some feathers into this really pretty lace tassel. So I just cut off a little piece, and if you see here, I punched holes in the satin, and the only reason why I did that was I originally threaded it through, and I changed it around, and I didn't really care for that, so I figured, well, you know what, the heck with it, I'm just gonna glue it on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, and you can just watch me. Hopefully you can see everything that's happening here. So, okay. So now I got one end of that down. I'm using hot glue. If you don't have a hot glue gun, you can use the Fabri-Tac. That'll work okay. I didn't use any glue on this project up until just now. So all of the you know, the fixing of the laces and everything else and the wire, there was no glue involved until just now. Okay, so now I got some of this wire going on, which I kind of like the it's kind of almost like, it's really pretty, the feathers that are kind of at the top of this. I really like it. It's kind of almost like the head of something, like the head of a doll, and she's wearing this. And actually yesterday I have so many charms that I don't even use. I have not a lot of them, but I have some pretty ones. And this is one that my husband picked up for me over at Michael's craft store. It's been on my craft shelf for about 3 years. I think it's one of those artichoke charms, but I'm not using that. So I was going to, but I think I'm just going to stick with just the straight lacing here. I was also thinking about using some pearl strand. And so, anybody have a really messy desk? Because I do, and it's really horribly messy. But I wanted to put some, I'm just trying to see if I can grab something out of the blue here. I have a lot of beads. I used to make like some serious keychains at one point in time, and they were like elaborate and huge beaded keychains. So I'm just going to see how this is going to look here. Okay, so now I see what I have to do, which I should have did before, but I didn't do it, and I'll do it now. These are really old, but I never threw them out. I'm just going to snip off that little piece at the beginning of the stamen because it's kind of in my way. I'm also going to, like I said before, I didn't want to take this off because then the other thing may fall out. So I'm just going to bring it down a little there. And I am going to snip that off. as well, and just keep the one silver wire. Now let's see how this goes in there. This is kind of almost like the palest green, like a very, very faint green. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's really pretty. And the lighting, the way I'm looking at it from my angle, it's very, very light, but it's pretty. So now you're probably wondering, like, is she going to leave that ball, you know, like that ewy white painted? I don't know. But now I'm having something else that I'm thinking of, so I just need to play for a second. I hope that you can be patient while I try to figure out what I'm doing, because my desk is like so loaded with stuff, this stuff. Now this is really pretty. Look at that. It's an applique that Lele sent me in my very last design team package. And she's so sweet. She's just really, really sweet. She's very generous with her packages, and I thought earlier when I was looking at this that I might be able to finagle this and use this as a top. I don't really know, because so that's what happens when it's live, my friends. You get to see every little additional blooper. Okay. Oh, I see. This thing is in the way here. Well, don't get in my way now. So now, okay. I see what I gotta do here. I gotta cut off. This is the thingy from. I need to make sure there's a little bit of glue holding that there, because I don't want anything to disconnect. I'm just. How long am I recording for? Does it say? 17 minutes. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I don't want to bore you guys. Nothing like a really long video. Okay. So I'm just going to come back and re-record another one. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. So now, yeah, I cut that little piece off and glued it down. It's only somebody as talented can go ahead and cut off what I needed. What a... Okay, so what do I do now? Let's see. Everything is in. What's in here? Let's see. Oh, darn. Suze. What can I do to fix this? That really sucks big time. Excuse the French, guys. Okay, we gotta figure something out then, that's all. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I don't know how wire and wood stick all well together, but I'm gonna try now. Okay, so far so good. I'm not going to glue that one in just yet because I was thinking about using this piece here. This is so beautiful. I don't even want to use glue on it even. But it may really fit really well for what I need it to, and I'm going to give it a shot. What can I lose, right? Okay. So let's see. I'm going to put some glue on this. I hope you can see me. And I'm not going to put a lot of it on, and I'm just going to stick it to the piece of the fabric feather. And this is how I was looking at it last night. Hoping you can see that. Okay. So it's kind of like a flap now. So for any of you that have this and want to try to use this, it's pretty forgiving. It's nice and soft, the applique, and It's taking pretty well with the glue. This is the first time I'm using this one. She sent it to me and I didn't use it on anything because I'm very fussy with things. I know I'm kind of strange that way. I don't know how some of you are, but I'm really meticulous with my crafts, and half the things that I make, I don't even have time to share and do a video and explain it all. So, okay. So now I'm just gluing each side down. And I love this because now it's like such a shabby, very pretty sequence and beaded and pearl, right up my alley, something that I love. And I'm using that here on this beautiful as a topper here. Before I go ahead and glue that down, if you remember, there was one side that I didn't glue in. So I'm kind of thinking about okay, I need something. Suzie. Okay. Don't you love how I use myself like in the third party here? Calling my name out? Hang on a sec. This is called the No Room in My Craft Room. Alrighty then, here we go. And so now I have like a jar handy of some beads here. Okay. So I'm so sorry that that didn't stay all the way like I planned, but I'm gonna go ahead and thread some of these, and then I'm gonna come right back. Okay, take 3. So I'm back. I didn't want to sit there and waste your time showing you what I was doing with that wire. But remember when the wire broke before? I was like, oh, what am I going to do now? So I wound up, before I glued the wire in, I just threaded some pearls and then just turned the wire and then threaded the other end right back in the wooden circle with some hot glue, and then used the Shabbylicious sequined and pearl beaded applique, just by pushing it through the top here and gluing it down in the front, so it kind of looks like a miniature purse, or if you look straight on, it could look as a little like bustier type of little, you know, dress type of thing. I just thought it was so pretty with the feathers on the bottom, just really make it look so elegant. So if you want to get this, I would go on over to Shabbylicious Zabette store and get that. Lots of things happening over there, so be patient. Hi, Lele. In the meantime, I just wanted to thank my friend Patrizia over on Facebook and Lele for the great inspiration this week in the Shabbylicious group on Facebook. I was totally loving it when I saw it and thought that I wanted to try it and do my own take. So I'm not done yet. I think I just want to do a little extra zip over here on something. So I was kind of thinking around, you know, me and my bows. I love this color, the Hug Snug seam binding. I have quite a bit of it in some different colors, but all in the Shabby. And it seems like no matter how much you use it, you can never really get rid of it. But this one is Cameo Beige, one of my favorites. And I'm just going to see if I can make a little bow there. And I'm not going to say nothing fancy because it's all about fancy. It's all about shabby and fancy. But I'm not going to use too many pearls and too much and overdo. Because, I don't know, it's just how I am. So, I just was thinking, I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. Just going to have a little quick, see how a bow might look here. Oh, that's cute. What do you think? a bow. That's really cute. Okay, I'll do the bow. So just wanna... I'm very fussy with everything that I do. Unbelievable. I've always been like that with everything. Even my handwriting is like, I'm not going to say it's perfect, but I do have excellent penmanship. Okay. Just going to put some glue down here. And I'm going to glue that. Can you see it? I hope. I'm going to glue that baby right down there. That is so cute. Just love using all of the pearls. Pearls and pearls and more pearls. That looks like a, doesn't that look like a little dress? I so love it. And here, I was thinking, boy, does that sound like I'm from New York or what? That I may just take one of these hooks right here and just hang it on one of those. So I may do that. I don't know yet. I don't have to just end it the way it is right this second. So yeah, so then while I was digging around, I found some of these little keys. And I was going to hang some of these little keys from here. But I already have like a couple of charms at the end of this, and I only did that because I wanted to finish off. And for those of you who may want to see what that looks like, where is it? Okay, I'll show you. The ones that I use that has the baby breath on them, I honestly don't, I had this in my stash drawer. I don't know where I got them from. Maybe they were like, someone sent them to me from designing. I have no idea. So I used some of those. And then, oh, here it is. Is that it? Empty plastic. Okay, well, I was going to show it to you, but the desk ate it. Okay. Oh, here it is. This, I just wanted to show you. Like, this is how the other strand of wire comes. It comes like a knot and a pearl, a knot and a pearl, a knot and a pearl, all the way down. So, I just wanted to show you that. There's like pearls dropping all over on the floor here. Before it was so funny. I went to glue it down and I let go of the wire, and the pearls went all over the place. So, anyway, like I said, I was going to put some more charms in here, but I have one, my favorite charm, hanging at the way bottom. And I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I think it looks really cute. So there it is. It's kind of like, looks like a little dress form. And, you know, this could be like the beaded necklace type deal. It's on a wire. It's not going anywhere. It's nice and firm in there. And so, yeah, this was my take on the Shabby Chic beaded tassel, lace tassel with extras. So please stay tuned and subscribe, and you can see other places where you can find me here on the internet in the drop down box below, and I'll post photos on Facebook and at the very end of this video. I hope you all have been doing well and feeling fine. I know I try to be. I say that all the time when I end my videos, and I'm just looking I am not a snob. I am just looking saying, oh my goodness, can I even see my ring in this video? I never wear my jewelry when I craft because I am so messy. Everything gets all over me. And I was just noticing that you can see my ring in the video. Okay. Alright everybody, thanks so much for watching. Hope you all are doing well. Take care. Bye.